Hey guys, how's it going? I'm excited to have a little bit of a break in the rain so I can show you guys the cool greenhouse that I just finished. I've been working on this off and on for quite a few days now. It's been really rainy and my footage of the during construction build stuff is not sufficient to make an actual video. So I'm going to have to give you a walkthrough, and that's all you get today. Sorry about that. It actually looks like it's about to start raining again, so I'll try to do this quick. But here it is. I've built myself a cattle panel greenhouse. I should also throw in this interjection here. It could also be considered a cold frame. I don't have any extra heating inside, so some people find offense to calling that a greenhouse. Cold frame, greenhouse, whatever it is. My season extending apparatus is right here. So I'll maybe turn my camera around and give you a tour that way. So a lot of you may have seen things like this before. I used the cheapo cattle panels from Tractor Supply store. They're $24 a piece, and built myself a 2x4 frame along the bottom there. It's pressure treated lumber there, and I used some 1x stickers to hold it together. Did kind of an A-frame in the back and a doorway in the front. It's really quite tight, very rigid, very secure. Let's see if you can see through the plastic here. I tied these panels together at every intersection. Of course, the panels turned in a way that I won't rub through the plastic, and I used a really thin wire. Pretty good sturdy connections there. Makes the whole thing solid. On the edges I used this pipe insulation, like a lot of the other ones you'll see on the internet. I feel like it does an okay job. We'll see how long it lasts. It'll at least last as long as the plastic on top, which has a guarantee of 4 years and average lifespan of 6, so something like that. The door is nothing special. I'm going to add a cross wire to tighten it up. It doesn't fit perfectly. Got a latch at the top here. Oop. With all the rain, it's a little tight. I need to undo it. Little handle there to open. Testament to all the rain, I've got water running through and in. I need to go around and dig a better trench around this thing. One thing at a time, right? The door doesn't close very well. Just taking a little bit of effort, a little bit of work. I've got some leftover herbs that were growing all winter long. They're looking green and happy. They were green out on my porch. So in the back here, you can see I've stretched the plastic around and attached it. Had to fold it over to make it work, and I tried to fold each one in a way that the rain would drip off instead of puddling and pooling. And taking a quick look at it, I've done a good job of that. With all this crazy rain, I don't have any water pockets, so that's good. I've made this here really simple. The window will open up here and stop, so I can leave that cracked open if it gets too hot inside. And then just simple way to retie that there, and I can adjust it to any amount with that little simple thing. Temperature is about 60 degrees, if I can turn it here. Temperature is about 60 degrees in here on a shady day. It's about 50 degrees outside, so I mean that's not very much, but it's enough to get a jump on the season, right? Not bad for good old February, huh? Some interesting things that I've done. These are all spare corners that I had out of building my stairs, and I used those little pressure treated corners to strengthen up the structure, and it made a huge difference on squaring things up and holding them square. I liked this design rather than the other horizontal pieces to sure up the frame. It seems to be doing a really good job. I really like the triangular braces instead of doing a horizontal brace there. You can see that I braced up the doorway inside. I put an extra piece to hold it together just to make it a little stronger. Don't know if it's necessary, but I'm afraid when I'm moving it, things could fall apart, right? And again, I already mentioned the A-frame shape, but I really preferred that structure shape to it. I should also mention that wherever the wood touches the panel, I installed just regular old fencing staples on top to hold it together. Seems to do a great job. Good tight hold. We'll see how it holds up over the next few years. I should mention this little spot here. The doorway had a big gap in between, and so I took a piece of this plastic and folded it up and stapled it on there. And I did one on this side. So when the door closes, see if I can get it here, it'll rub together there and at least do a somewhat of a little bit of a seal there. Good way to save $1 or $2, I thought. You can see here, before I put these sticker boards on there to hold it tight, I stapled it in a few places, you know. Between the staples and the board, it should hold for a while. Kinda had to bunch it up a bit, but if you stand back a few steps, oops, not trip. You stand back a few steps where it bunches up, it looks okay. It's acceptable. So yeah, I'm really excited about this greenhouse. It came together really fast. If I had a good solid day to work on it, I could have it up in, 4 hours. It's a really simple build. Really simple build. The plastic I bought on Amazon. I like it. It's an actual greenhouse fabric. Well, plastic. Sorry, I'm used to calling it a fabric. It was about $60 for the size. I'll leave a link in the description so you can find it. I'd recommend it. It's good. It's good stuff. The whole thing was just over $150 to build. And that's the other thing. The reason why we built this one instead of another type is because it's light and portable. So we don't know exactly where everything's going to sit, but I wanted something now that I could start planting. And this fit the bill. Really inexpensive, really easy to throw together, and then later, when I know where I want to put it, we can pick it up and move it. So, pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet deal. Any of you that have been hunting around on the internet to find a really quick, simple way to build a greenhouse, I'd recommend it. Hey, thanks for watching this short video and tour. Sorry again about all the build footage. I mean, it was really depressing. I was going through it before I came out here and it just didn't exist. So, tell me what you want to see in here. Is there anything that you'd want to see if I had a follow-up video? What should I plant? Pretty excited to plant some stuff. Definitely have a good list, but should I add something that I can grow for you guys? Just saying. Anyway, go ahead and follow my other videos. We've been doing some pretty cool stuff out here on the homestead. If you're new to the channel, make sure you check out our building of our house and all of that jazz. Anyway, hate to keep you too long. Thanks for watching and thanks for taking this journey with us on Simple Ground.